Where did I get these primos from? Huh. I'm not gonna question it. I'm just gonna take it. There's also some kind of primo event on TikTok right now, where if you make a TikTok video with the Lantern Rite 2024 hashtag, you can get some primos. So I gotta do that. I will be trying to pull. Oh, I can pull now. Alright, let's do it. Really want Cloud Retainer. I can pull one more time after this. I still haven't gotten Gaming either. But we are going to do some story quests today. At least for a little bit. Maybe an hour or so. And then I might switch to another game.
It was designed by my mother.
But I will be streaming some more Genshin throughout the week so that y'all can get your drops. You're still trying to get her weapon? Nice. I hope you get it. What's your pity looking like on the weapon banner? Mine is super low, as always. Yeah, Gaming is good, huh? I'm very excited to try to get him. And if I don't get him... Wait, what? Oh, I guess I already... How many do I have? Okay. We'll just make 2 for now. See, I have all my crystals ready. I'm getting them ready. Got 3 of those, 4 of those. I don't have any of those. I don't have that many, but I'm trying to save them just in case. Oh, shit. May fortune find you. We just got another pull. Remember to check that. And it's blue. We're not gonna get lucky today probably, but that's okay. Pity's around 50 on the weapon banner. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Hopefully you get it instead of what's the other one? Oh, Nahida's weapon. Oh, it's so cute. That's a little bottle. Adorable. Star Rail's update. Oh yeah, it's on Tuesday, right? Star Rail update. Yeah, both weapons look really cool. Do you have Nahida? She's awesome too. I hate that they put both of them up at the same time once again. Because they're both really beautiful weapons and beautiful characters, so... I wish you could, like, inspect the weapon. I want to see the deets, you know? I want to see the details. Oh, hello! I forgot about this. We got more polls before we get started. I totally forgot. Alright, let's do the standard banner polls first. Oh, you have C1? Wow. C1 Nahida, let's go! Do you use her at all? Oh, we're getting 30 summons in Star Rail? Wow. I swear to God, if I get another Dr. Ratio, I'm gonna cry. I will actually cry. Yeah, oh, it's purple? It's purple?
Hey, boss.
Oh!
The name's Gaming.
Wait.
I'm a guard from the communications office.
Why is he talking?
So, all this needs shipping, right? No. You grab a seat and have some tea. I'll get these packed up for you, no problem.
Why is he talking?
It'll only take me a minute, then we can get the delivery scheduled.
Why is he talking?
If you ever want to book a wushu dance,
Stop
me and
talking!
my crew are available in a heartbeat. The troupe's called the Mighty Mythical Beasts, and I'm
Bro!
not to brag or anything.
I just wanted to see the reveal in peace. I did not expect the characters to start talking now. Yeah, that's new. It sure is. Oh, look at the little dog. The little fire puppy. That's so cute. Okay. All right. Well, we got a new character. I'm hype. He's so cute. I will at least try to use him. I don't know if I'm gonna max him out or anything. Did you max him out? I'm sure you did. Look at the summons after the update when Black Swan's banner comes out. Yes, I'm gonna use them all on Black Swan. I swear. She looks so cool. They posted her demo. Her work in progress demo. And her abilities look really cool. And of course they're purple, so have to have her. And the next update comes out for Star Rail. We get 20 free summons from the mail and 10 free from the event. Oh, so you gotta do the event to get 10 of them. That's pretty good though. My pity is super low, so I don't think that's gonna get me Black Swan. I'm gonna have to grind. Oh, you know what? I have a lot of Jade saved up. Well, let's take a look at Gaming here. Oh, look! I filled another row of characters! Look at that! Woo! Oh, I could level him right now, but I don't have many. Why do they want me to use? No. Why do they want me to use that? Oh no. There we go. I'll at least ascend him once.
Whoa, is it?
So I can get another standard banner. Oh, he looks so cool! His outfit glows! Like a little puppy! Oh, he's so cute! Oh, that's so cute! Okay, I might have to use him. I wonder how he compares to Bennett, because a lot of people are saying Bennett's like a secret 5-star. Yeah, that's cool. He's got some really cool animations. Super flashy. I love it. Oh, login event. He's really good. Wait to use his ability. Or ultimate, his outfit changes. Really? I didn't even notice in the trial. Oh, that's so cool. I love his hairstyle too. A little ponytail. It's so cute with the red. Yeah, really, really cool character design here. I enjoy that. Hi, Vader! Finally just let the cats back in the room. I had to quarantine for the last 5 days because I went to the dentist and had to take my mask off, obviously. So the cats are happy they're finally allowed back in here. I've been in my little I've been calling it my isolation chamber. Because yeah, everyone's sick right now. I do not want that. But lucky enough, I got out of the dentist unscathed. And my tooth, or the hole where my tooth once was, is healing very well. So excited for that. I also really want to level up Chevros because her abilities are also very cool. So we got 2 new Pyro characters that I really want to use, but I have so many already that I really want to level, like Sinyan eventually. Once I get Baiju up, I'm going to use the Violet Grass for Sinyan, and then Xiangling, I could level her up too. People really love her. I really love her too. She's awesome. But I love Bennett, so I want to focus on Bennett next. And then, because I just have a special place in my heart for Bennett. And then Diluc. I need to level him up too because he's a 5-star. I probably should. I like his abilities too. I don't know. I know a lot of people are indifferent about him, but I like his abilities. I don't know if I like him too much as a character. We haven't really seen that much of him. I mean, I guess we have, but I don't really know. Diona, I absolutely love her. I did her character quest. I absolutely love her, but I don't like using her, unfortunately. And Xiangyun, I started his character quest. He's really cool, literally. Very cool. Ice cold. Very cool character. So I've got a lot of characters that I really would like to level up. Also, Kooky. Love her mask. Love a good mask fit. He's gaming a lot? Really? He's your most used 4-star now? Even more than Chevros? That's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna have to try him out again, I think. Let's do it. Let's just do the trial one more time before we get into the story stuff, because I want to see what you're talking about with the outfit change. I want to see that. Let's see. I think I'm just not good at using him because he's got some very unique... Oh, he's Claymore. See, I keep doing that. I keep jumping and then forgetting to smack down. Let's try it again. Yeah, it's cool. Oh, his outfit does glow. Look at that. Not that I didn't believe you. I just didn't notice it the first time. There's so much going on with his design. Love it.
Many happy returns.
Oh, he's got the hat on. Love it. Yeah, his abilities look very, very fire. Pun intended. It is fun once you figure it out. Once you figure it out, I'm gonna smack him. There's a song I like called "Smack 'em." I forgot who the artist was. I found it recently, and now that's what I think of. Yeah. All right. Yeah, he's good, man.
Mighty mythical beast.
I just want to see if his charge attack did anything special after the ultimate. Doesn't look like it. And he's done already. Unbelievable. That was cool. Yeah, he's all right. I gotta level him. I gotta level all the characters. Okay, so I'll show you what I'm working on right now. I finally got Navi at a level 90. My next, I think I'm gonna work on is New Valette because I really need him to do the Ascension quest. I need him. I got Chi-Chi to 90, Traveler, Hu Tao, of course. So I never have to kill that boss again. That boss sucks. Kokomi is at 85. I just don't have enough tokens or level up passes. Tainari, I'm gonna put him on the back burner for now. I'll still use him, but I want to level up Baiju really bad. Fischl, I did ascend. I just didn't level her to 90 yet. So I have a Thunder. I have an Electro character. Technically an Animo. Lynette's pretty much ready to go, except for the crystals. I need 4 more crystals to level her up, and now that Cloud Retainer is out, I'm gonna save all my things for her in case I get her. But if I don't get her, I'll use them on Lynette. Or maybe even Haizao, because I still have him sitting down here. Where is he? There he is. He's at level 50. Could level him to 60. I've just been trying to level characters. I'm spending so much time trying to level characters so I can get more of the standard banner pulls. Rosaria, I have at C6 right now, so I should probably ascend her at some point. Let's see who we got. Oh yeah, I have Tainari at C1. I think he's my only 5-star at C1, and it was not on purpose. I do like him though. His crit rate is increased by 15%. That's his first constellation. That's pretty good. I'd say that's pretty good. What's C1 Kokomi? Whoa. I need C1 Kokomi. Okay. I heard C6 Barbara and C6 Chi-Chi can resurrect the dead party members. Heard that somewhere. I don't know if it's true or not, but that seems pretty cool. Yeah, Rite of Resurrection. Revives all fallen party members and regenerates 50% of their HP once every 15 minutes. Chi-Chi, what? If you get C6 Chi-Chi, that's unmatched. For real. And what was Barbara's? I think Barbara can just res one character, right? Now I'm curious. Oh, I have C4 Barbara. I don't even know. When Barbara's in the party, not on the field, one of your party members falls, automatically revives the fallen character, fully restores the revived character's HP to 100% once every 15 minutes. So I heard that they reset the cooldowns for the Abyss now, and that that resets the resurrection abilities too. They could just keep reviving characters. So that's interesting. Yeah, I want to level her up at some point too, especially knowing I'm almost to C6. I think once I get to C6, I'll focus on leveling her, but I'm using Kokomi for now. Kokomi is Bae. I love her. No one says that anymore. Bae, right? No one says that. Also Sayu. I forgot I have Sayu. She's so cute. So many characters. So little time. Alright, we are not entering the ruins. That is not happening today. I tried it with my current team. I actually tried it with Hydro Traveler. That was a mistake, using Hydro Traveler. Let's scroll all the way up to get to that story quest. So we're doing the Sumeru Archon quest. And what do they want us to do? Operation to save Lesser Lord Kusanali has concluded. Despite the many surreal experiences that ensued, you feel surprisingly calm after waking up again in bed. Okay, so we did that whole arc. Saved her and stuff. That was cool. Well, let's see what else we're going to get into. Back to the story stuff. Oh, so you be mean, brother. Oh, she's all menacingly laying off of the chair. I gotta adjust that camera because she's so cute right now.
I do love Spina di Rosula's logo. It was designed by my mother. Have you noticed how it's shaped like a heart?
Thank you, Navia. Very cute. Aw, he's on the air mattress. Hi, buddy. Two cats. Oh, she moved again. He's so cute. Alright. Let's go. Talk to Kale. Time to talk to Kale. Where is she? I want to level her too. I think I have her at level 70. Hi, Vader. Aw, he wants up. Didn't get to hang out too much with my cats over the last few days, so they're all like, Mom!
Good morning. Looks like you're awake. Yep, yep.
Good morning, Kale.
I prepared some breakfast today. Please have a taste. I hope you'll like it.
It's nice to have you here so we can eat something yummy.
Wow.
That looks
Now that I've
amazing.
recovered from Alizar, I'm feeling better than ever. I can even prepare 4 or 5 meals a day now.
Wow.
Paimon bets they're all delicious.
Oh, that's right. We solved the Elazar problem, so
Oh,
everyone's
by the
okay
way.
now.
Someone brought a letter for you after you went to sleep last night.
Wait, what about Dunyarzad? Or whatever her name was? Is she okay now too? I hope we get to see her again.
Nope. Paimon wanted to read the letter with you after you woke up, so Paimon didn't open it. All right, let's read it now. Oh, it's from Nilu.
Nilu!
We're going to hold a feast at the Grand Bazaar and celebrate Cyano's reinstatement as the General Mahamatra. As heroes of Sumeru, please be sure to attend. I'll wait for you. The date of the banquet is written on the back. It's in 2 days.
She's okay? Oh, yay! That's good to hear. Also, my cat cam is blocking things. Can I duplicate this? Bring it back here. Okay, I'm just gonna move it out of the way. That's okay.
Oh, I've also heard that you've become heroes here as well. That's amazing.
It's really not that amazing. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna spoil her hype. I hope we get to see Junior's art again, though, because I like her. She's cool.
Sometimes I'm really envious of strong and confident people like you.
You're amazing too, Kale.
Oh, you're embarrassing me.
Anyway, let's go to the Grand Bazaar to have a look.
Oh, before you leave, be sure to inform Master Tainari.
Master Tainari. Is that his official title?
Tainari!
We didn't call him Master, we're just like Tainari. It's so casual.
Ah, good morning. How do you feel today?
Paimon doesn't
We
care
feel
about your
much
title.
better. How about you?
How's your wound?
I'm recovering well, thanks for asking.
But from the looks of it, you seem to be already busy with work again.
It's fine. I'm not that busy, really. The Elazar patients have recovered, as well as Hypatia. For now, I only need to tend to my Forest Watcher duties.
It seems once Irminsul started getting better, everything else started to recover too.
Yes, but there are still some residual effects. The
Oh.
withering is one example. Though it won't spread anymore, the existing zones won't just disappear. We forest rangers will still need to do the work.
I mean, I can take care of him.
By the way, we have some good news. Sino got his position back.
Oh, really?
This news is hardly new. He had already mentioned it to me before.
Huh? You mean he was already here? Why didn't he come to say hi to us?
He visited once, but he was afraid of disturbing you while you were resting. He just asked me a few questions and left.
Then you probably already know all about the celebration feast.
Celebration feast? No, I haven't heard anything about that.
Huh? But didn't Nilu say in her letter that they would celebrate Sino? He didn't tell you?
Perhaps. Or, alternatively, he doesn't know about it either.
Come to think of it, Sino doesn't seem like the type who'd enjoy a celebration feast.
I'm guessing Nilu's only planning on telling him once the festivities are underway.
You and Kale are both Sino's close friends. Why don't you come to the feast with us?
Kale has taken over some of my tasks these days. I don't think she'll have time for it. Not to mention me.
Aw.
You see, some VIPs have come to the forest recently.
Huh? VIPs? Very important Paimons?
Well, technically
Exactly.
speaking, they are former VIPs. The sages involved in recent incidents have begun their training in the Avidia Forest, and the people they had previously imprisoned have all been released.
Huh?
Yes, he's a little weak, but he isn't injured and his condition is stable. Lesser Lord Kusanali, in her boundless mercy, has decided to spare Azar and the other wrongdoers. Supposedly, they were ashamed of their shallow ideologies, and have decided to dedicate the rest of their lives to cultivating wisdom in the Avidia Forest. When they learned that Lesser Lord Kusanali had defeated the Balladeer and saved Irminsul, they were shocked at first, but also became happy, feeling that the sacred light guiding them on the path of discovering wisdom had begun to shine once again. As a result, work has increased for the forest rangers.
That sounds really exhausting.
There's nothing we can do, really. But that's another topic. Back to the matter at hand. Are you two planning to head out?
Ah, right! We're here to request permission to head out. Would that be okay?
You've recovered well. You may go. But be careful.
Yay! Will do!
And to ask his permission to leave.
I think I'll start with
Alright, to the Grand Bazaar. I guess he was taking care of us, that's why. Oh yeah, this is a place that I never know how to get to. Ooh, shiny. They say the quickest way is this way, but I don't believe that. We'll see. They're right. Kind of. I have like 200 of these, but I still keep collecting the Sumeru roses. I feel like one day I'll probably need them for something.
Well, there won't be any problems if the feast starts at that time. Everything has already been prepared.
Mr. Zubair, I finished tallying things up here. Well, except for the guests.
Is a simple reply really that much to ask of our guests? It's affecting our arrangements!
Oh, it'll be fine. Besides, it never hurts to get things ready in advance.
I was thinking the same thing. The feast will be held sooner or later, right?
Hey, Nilu!
Traveler, Paimon.
We got your letter, so here we are!
You're the best. The other guests haven't even replied yet.
Huh? Are we the only ones that have arrived?
Yeah, I had someone deliver letters to all of our guests. But maybe everyone is still busy with other things.
Look, I get it. Sumeru is in an extremely important period of transition right now, but even if your friends are important figures, they shouldn't just ignore your request like this. Nilu is Sumeru's #1 celebrity, after all. You have no idea how happy I am to talk to people with good taste!
If you consider enjoying Nilu's dances having good taste, then almost everybody has good taste. Because Paimon thinks everybody will love her performance.
Oh, I agree.
That's right. We all think she's amazing too. Nilu is an absolute favorite among those of us who frequent the Grand Bazaar. For Outlanders, you have a great eye. Master Zubair, let's have a vote for the most outstanding audience members next time. I think these two may win.
Nonsense! It is not for us to determine the value of an audience. But indeed, we could try giving gifts to people with particularly good taste. I heard there's a device in Fontaine called a camera that can record people's appearances as pictures. Such pictures would make superb gifts.
Wow.
Ooh, good idea. I wonder where we can find one.
You guys are so funny. There's really no need for that. I'm satisfied just being able to perform here.
Okay, I have one
There's
though.
a lot going on at the Grand Bazaar.
Yeah, and that's why I love it here. Traveler and Paimon, could you help confirm if the letters were actually delivered? If for some reason they didn't receive the letters, then please tell everyone that there will be a feast here.
Okay, fetch quest. Let's go.
Yeah, we can also check out how everything in Sumeru is going now.
You know where everyone is. Like she just has tabs on everyone.
When I wrote the letters, I heard that Dia was in Port Ormos, and Alhaitham was at the Academia. As for Sino, we've only heard that he appears at the Academia from time to time. I'm not too sure about Rahman's whereabouts. My guess is that he's with Dia. As for Dunyarzad, I just hope she's feeling better. I sent her a letter, but I was afraid of disturbing her. If you have time, please ask about her for me.
Okay, got it. Let's go, Traveler.
Oh, we're gonna go see her. Yay! We're gonna go see the squad. Alright, that's a good fetch quest. Which way do I go? Can I go this way? Oh, shiny. course, we have to start with this guy. I'll hate them. This guy. He always makes things difficult. Oh, I can't wait till I unlock that souvenir vendor, honestly. I have so many Sumeru sigils. Or the tree, or whatever it is.
We haven't seen Alhaitham anywhere. Let's ask that person over there. Hey there, have you seen Alhaitham around?
Yes, it seems Scribe Alhaitham has gone to the House of Dana. You should be able to find him there. But you're already the second group of people I've seen looking for him today. He must be quite the busy man.
What'd he get himself into?
For him?
Mr. Cave was just here asking about him. You wouldn't believe how terrible their relationship is. And now you two are here.
Oh no.
Don't tell me everyone's here looking for gossip about the sages.
We haven't met Kave yet.
No way. We're strictly here on business.
Ah, I see. Sorry, I thought maybe everyone's as interested in rumors about the sages as I am.
Awkwardly walks away. You're not about that gossip? Okay, bye. Okay, yeah, we just have to go in here. The library's so pretty. Fancy. Looks like some Fontaine shit, honestly. Hoity-toity.
Alhaitham should be around here somewhere, right?
Alright, Taco, be safe. Have a good time. Thanks for coming by.
Oh, he's over there! But it looks like he might not have time for us.
Just put down that worthless book and tell me what happened in the academia.
This is not just some worthless book. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to find a physical book like this in Sumeru?
It doesn't matter. It's probably just another thing that you used your authority to get your hands on anyway. Just put it aside. Listen, I came back today only to hear that the sages have disappeared.
Oh, you sound surprised. I thought you would already know the inside story.
Would I be here asking you if I knew? You're the scribe, not me. So just tell me what you know already.
Oh no, these two.
I almost became a sage.
Huh?
Oh, don't sound too surprised now. You're the renowned Kave, light of the Ksharawar. Besides, as a master builder and craftsman, chances are you'll be appointed as a sage too.
Oh, he's Kave.
Why do I feel like you don't really mean it?
Huh. What makes you say that? Why would you question my heartfelt sincerity?
Maybe it's because you've never said anything good about me before.
Oh?
Yeah, well, I share a similar sentiment, and anyone who knows you as well as I do would surely do the same.
Oh, you... See? This is why I hate discussing anything with you. Your ridiculous and arrogant attitude always gets in the way.
It seems that you really can't stand my personality.
Ha! What was your first clue?
Oh my god.
Well, then you might as well move out of my house.
Are you threatening me?
They live together?
Stooping to a new low, I see. Ugh, and don't change the subject. You, a sage? What a joke. The academia might as well just close tomorrow.
Are they having a fight?
Perceptive Paimon. Let's see how it plays out. We're not in a rush.
Forget what's going on with the academia. Haven't you been busy with your construction project? Tell me, when are you going to build yourself a mansion?
Don't get me started. I get angry just thinking about it.
So, what great building did our master architect work on this time?
Like I need to tell you. Keep your nose out of my business.
No, I think we deserve to know. Where were you when Sumeru needed you
The
most?
testosterone in
I
this
was in
room
the
is
desert for a
high.
large project, but considering Haravatat's utter ignorance of architectural and aesthetic matters, you probably wouldn't understand. Ah, which is truly unfortunate. I can only pity the man who doesn't understand the first thing about beauty and romance. Unlike a true... hold on, wait a second. What do you mean by when Sumeru needed me most?
Well, while you were out fiddling around in the desert, many people came together to save Sumeru from a crisis.
Ha! And you think I'd believe that?
Look, all you really need to know is that Azar and all his accomplices have all been overthrown.
Huh? What nonsense are you talking about?
Honestly, they're both the worst.
It's no skin off my nose if you don't believe me. It's not like my Darshan was the one trying to apply for funding from the Grand Sage. Yours, though, on the other hand...
You know what? I'll ask around. I'm sure someone knows what's going on here. You're dead if I find out you're lying to me.
Okay, bye. Anyway, I didn't just overhear all of that. What's up?
Hey, Alhaitham!
Oh, it's you two. What's the matter?
We're running some errands for Nilou. Have you received her letter?
Letter?
Nilou said she sent out a letter inviting everyone to a celebration feast in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. We'll also be celebrating Zaino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra.
If she addressed the letter to Alhaitham of the Academia, then the letter should have gone to my office. I've been busy these days, so I haven't had time to check for any new mail at my office. I only now have some free time to attend to personal matters.
Have you always been so busy with your work?
Of course not. I'm only busy these days because several sages have been dismissed recently and the whole Academia was practically turned upside down.
Kainari told us they all went to train in the Avidia Forest. Apparently they will spend the rest of their lives there.
That is already the best possible ending for the likes of them. 4 of the 6 great sages were possessed by their desire for power and attempted to create a new god. In order to pull it off, they even imprisoned the other 2 rational sages. To imagine such things could take place in the Academia. I don't know where to begin.
Sounds powerful.
Yeah, you're right. Huh. Feels kind of strange to hear them called that after all this time. But then again, the 6 great schools sounded pretty impressive too.
Yes, at least that's how they're supposed to sound. It's said that when the Academia was first founded, the Sumeru Archon herself established the 6 great schools, each representing one of the 6 different types of wisdom. Numerous Darshans have sprung up and faded. Only the 6 Darshans attaching themselves to the 6 great schools have stood the test of time and obtained permanent seats in the Academia. Now, the 6 Darshans are nearly synonymous with the 6 great schools, and the leaders selected for the schools are the 6 great sages. Among the 6 great sages, there is one central leader, the Grand Sage. Unfortunately, only the sages from Vahumana and Amorta remain now. They were imprisoned for opposing Azar and were only rescued after Azar's downfall.
So who's managing things in the other 4 schools now? Do they need to find someone new?
Yes. Normally, new sages are selected based on a strict set of criteria.
Oh, didn't you just say something about becoming a sage? If they pick you, then we'd have a huge connection in Sumeru.
Yes,
Indeed.
about that. You didn't let me finish my sentence. The person in charge of personnel affairs nominated me to be the Grand Sage in place of Azar and help Lesser Lord Kusanali manage the Academia. But I refused.
Huh? But why? Ugh, can't you be a little more ambitious?
I'm not even interested in being one of the 6 great sages. Like I said before, I don't like being a leader.
Oh, all right. So are you busy these days trying to find others to take the job?
That's not my job either. I'm only responsible for handling important affairs within the academia before the new sages take office. And the first thing I'll do is reject Kasharawar's application for funding.
By the way, who was that other person just now? Is he your friend?
Do we
Seemed
look
like it.
like friends?
Yes.
Paimon doesn't know. That's why Paimon's asking.
His name is Kaveh, my roommate. You could say he's the representative for Ksharawar scholars.
Roommate, gotcha.
Which is exactly why he always has so many problems.
So everything that's happened recently must be a huge change for the people of Sumeru.
Such is the work of the Academia Scribe.
Well, anyway, no matter how busy you are, since you are our planner, remember to attend the celebration feast in 2 days.
Alright, I'll see you there.
That was a whole lot of unnecessary, extra stuff. Cat fight or dog fight or whatever. I don't know what we just witnessed. I don't know if I want to find out either. Alright, we're off to see Dia now. Love her. I hope I get her someday. It's kind of a random drop, unfortunately.
This is Port Ormos. Now where could
Oh! It's Junior's art!
Is that Paimon I hear?
Yes!
Huh?
Oh, it's been a while. How are you doing?
Dunyarzad! It's been so long since we've seen you!
She looks so good. We're good. How are
I'm
you?
doing well. I can go as far as saying I have never been happier in my entire life.
Aww.
I don't know if you've heard, but Elazar has completely disappeared, and all the patients have recovered.
You kidding? Knowing them and the connections they've got, I'm sure they've heard about it.
We might have helped. Didn't expect to see you here. Didn't we come for her? What do you mean didn't expect to see you?
That's right. My lady is feeling better now, so I'm accompanying her for a walk.
Why do you still call me that, Dia? You've already informed my father of your resignation.
Oh, what?
I guess I'm just used to calling you my lady. Old habits die hard.
Resignation? You mean you're quitting?
Yeah, I might start losing my edge if I keep being a bodyguard for the Homayanis.
You know that my parents and I are fond of you, and that we appreciate you very much. It wouldn't be a problem if you wish to continue to be our bodyguard.
I'm not a woman that's easily persuaded. You should know that by now, my lady. When I took this job, I had already decided that I'd quit as soon as you'd recovered. It's time for me to get back out there and chase that horizon.
So what are you gonna do now if you're not gonna be a bodyguard anymore?
I want to take a risky job and put my body to the test again.
Huh? But we literally just finished one of the most dangerous jobs ever! Are you getting bored already?
I know. If I hadn't joined in that plan with you, I wouldn't have come up with this idea. I guess I still get fired up by that feeling of going all out in a fight. It made me realize that I'm still a mercenary through and through. Life is short, and I'm happy that I got to be a part of that operation. But the whole thing also made me realize that there are still many problems in Sumeru, and as a desert dweller, I'm still not completely ready to settle down on this side of the wall.
Well, I remember a friend had someone bring you a message.
You mean I'll hate them? I didn't expect him to still remember that. I thought he was joking.
We just came from talking with Alhaitham at the Academia.
Did he tell you that he suggested that I come work at the Academia?
What?
What? As a bodyguard?
I heard that Azar and his cronies fell from power, and Alhaitham told me that now was a good time to find a job in the Academia, but only if I wanted to.
Whoa, can't see you being anything other than a mercenary.
Me neither. But I think Dia would look great dressed up as a scholar.
Ugh, forget about it. I wouldn't last 10 seconds in there. I'll hate them probably just like the way I worked and knew I'm good in a fight. So he suggested I find some work in the academia.
But you know, if you take him up on the offer, Sino might actually agree and let you become a Matra. Because you're super amazing!
The Matra have all the talent they need as long as they have Sino. I prefer to be free to live however I choose. In fact, I chose this job from the very start because I knew it'd be right up my alley.
Even if being a mercenary means facing all kinds of danger.
A lion has to return to the wild sooner or later. If anything, being your bodyguard has been unfamiliar territory for me.
I don't want to see you go, but I'll respect your decision.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Come on, no need for the sad face. It's not like we'll never meet again.
Aww.
Once the whole Dendro Archon thing is settled, everything in Sumeru will take a turn for the better. That makes me happy too. But a peaceful society will probably mean less demand for mercenaries like me. Before long, we'll be a dying breed. So I'd better get to work while I still can.
Huh? But wait a second! You make it sound like you're leaving now!
Well, no, not yet at least. I promised my lady I'd stick around until next week.
So, have you been in Port Ormos this entire time? We were wondering if you had received a letter from Nilu.
Oh, did Nilu write to us?
She heard that you were seen in Port Ormos, so she sent the letter here.
Huh. It was probably sent to the inn that we're staying at. My lady has been very energetic lately and keeps taking me on hikes, staying out even into the night. By the time we get back, the receptionist is usually off napping on the job.
Right, and we tend to leave quite early in the morning, so the old man on duty is also usually dozing off.
So what it really sounds like is that the person on duty is always asleep.
I bet the letter's at the reception desk. I'll go check later.
No wonder there wasn't a reply. You never received the letter. Good thing Nilu asked us to come and check on that.
Are they hiring at that inn?
Sorry to make you two come all the
I
way
want
out
that job.
It must be something important for Nilu to specifically write to us like that.
Yes, she said they were preparing a victory feast in the Grand Bazaar, and will also be celebrating Sino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra. She was hoping you could come.
Great! I'll be sure to attend.
Count me in too. But is there some sort of dress code or anything for the feast? Can I just show up looking like this?
Since it's being organized by Nilu, I don't think she'll be too picky about that. If anything, I think she wants to see us as our most natural selves.
All right, then this is how I'll show up.
The feast will be held in 2 days, so don't forget.
Sure.
Don't worry, Dia. That outfit is
Thank you
cool.
so much for letting us know. We'll see you there.
Oh, by the way, do you happen to know where Sino and Raman are?
The General Mahamatra always comes and goes without a trace. Normally no one knows his whereabouts.
Oh.
But last time we met, he mentioned that he had something to do in Aru village. You can try your luck there. As for Raman, your guess is as good as mine. I only remember he said that he had something to discuss with Sino. You can ask Sino when you meet him. Don't mention it. You'd better get going.
All right, on to our next stop.
It's always refreshing to meet up with them. Alright. Let's go see Sino. Are those two cats? Oh, two cats! Oh wait, I scared one. Oh, it looked like a Vader and a Sophia. It looked like my cats. I wish my cats would cuddle. Aw. Little sweeties. Ooh! Coconuts. I'm gonna get those real quick. You never know. Might need them for something. Maybe a recipe. Come up with a new recipe. Why can't I climb the freaking... Okay. It's like, can you not climb these trees? That would have been sad. Okay, got it. Oh wait, this one looks like a Sophia. That's a Sophia right there. That's my cat girl. Oh, little tuxedo. I don't know where she went. I had to turn the cat cam off because I didn't even see her get up. Vader's still in here though.
It's been a while since we last visited Aru Village.
He's off camera.
Ah, there's Sino!
Taking a cat nap. Sino, what's up?
What brings you here?
Damn, okay.
We recovered well, and Tanari agreed to let us leave, so now we're out and about again.
It seems Gandharvaville's medical treatment is still as good as ever.
And Tanari is recovering well, too.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, you're the one who brought us to him when we lost consciousness, right? Thanks for that.
You're welcome. Tainari has excellent medical skills, and Kale is quite attentive. It was the best place for you.
But why are you just standing here like a dead tree?
I'm meeting some people.
Bye, Mon.
Oh, you mean Candace?
I've already talked with Candace and the village chief. They're still at the usual place. You can go there if you'd like to see them. But you know one of the people I'm meeting as well.
Oh, by King Deshret's blessing, my friend suddenly appears in the desert. Don't tell me you've run into trouble and need us to help now.
Roman! And... huh? Sataria?
Oh, you know me?
Nope.
Oh! Well, you're pretty famous in the academia.
We didn't
Don't worry.
quietly manipulate
These are
you.
friends. No need to be so guarded.
It didn't happen.
I see.
How are you?
I'm doing well. Many good things have happened recently.
Same here. Really, I feel that my whole life has started to shine after suddenly finding a new direction.
Oh, tell us everything.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Alright, well, I suppose I should start by saying I've decided to leave the academia.
What?
It's not that I've given up on being a scholar. Instead, you could say I've found a new identity. I will no longer pursue research like a typical scholar, but I have not completely given up on my relationship to knowledge either.
I can see what you're saying now.
What do you mean?
I plan to leave the academia and return to teach here in the desert.
Wow, so you want to become a teacher?
Sataria will return to support education here and teach people from the desert. She can't teach everyone on her own, but there are many of us Eremites all over Sumeru. She came to discuss a collaboration with me and hoped that I could bring her ideas to the Eremites.
Yes, it's my hope that the Eremites can help me select a group of smart people with the best aptitude for teaching. I'll teach them, and after they've finished learning from me, they can go educate more people. That is the true meaning of education and the spreading of knowledge.
The people of King Deshret suffer from sandstorms, exile, and ignorance. Miss Sataria is more than welcome to come teach here. Her arrival is like a star shining in the desert night. The stars have always guided caravans, thieves, soldiers, and travelers who get lost in the night. They lead those in the dark out of trouble and back to safety.
Oh, please. Where's all of this coming from? I'm starting to feel a little embarrassed.
You deserve these compliments. Mercenaries are accustomed to danger and don't fear death, which is why we recognize extraordinary actions that common people would easily overlook.
Sataria's idea will bring much good to many people.
At first, I feared it was destined to fail. Everyone knows that the academia doesn't allow scholars to teach in the desert without permission. As you know, all knowledge is under their surveillance and control, and very few desert dwellers are as lucky as me. But what I heard at that time has been haunting my heart, as if there were lightning bolts constantly bombarding my soul. Sataria, you tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the Academia's grasp on you will become. Sataria, why haven't you gone home? Never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
Miss.
These words sparked something in me, and I knew that I had to bring something back to my people after going home. I gathered up the courage to approach the Grand Sage, only to find that he was no longer at the Academia. Lord Sino told me that Azar didn't belong there anymore.
Azar has received much-needed punishment. Though, if you ask me, it may have been too light. You probably have already heard.
Lord Sino helped me obtain permission to leave the Academia for the desert, and accompanied me here to discuss collaboration with members of the Eremites. My plan was able to go smoothly thanks to him and Rahman.
You're all doing so much for the desert.
Aside from that, I also have some other business to discuss with Sino.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has allocated many resources to support and develop the desert. I've done some business for her, and part of it required the assistance of the Eremites. I applied for a few batches of educational materials from the Academia, and sent them to several groups in the desert, as instructed by Lesser Lord Kusanali. I believe the people will make good use of them.
That's exactly what the people here need. Physical books and other related items. If it weren't for Sino and Lesser Lord Kusanali, I'm afraid we'd never be able to get our hands on them.
Apart from this, the Academia is also recruiting scholars that are willing to teach in the desert. I'll let you and Sataria know as soon as I have any more news. We must be persistent about this, and maintain these resources to ensure long-term effectiveness.
This is the first time in hundreds of years we've had a glimmer of hope. I think this may be the turning point for the desert. Remember these words. Here lies our faithful priest, Kasala. His wisdom is a miracle among the people, deserving of high praise and admiration. I hope people with wisdom like that priest will rise again among the desert dwellers. Then we'll once again see the wisdom and glory that once shook the world.
Enough about us. Are you here to discuss some business too?
No, not at all. We're actually here on behalf of Milu.
Finally, we get to the
wanted to write
letter.
to everyone, but she wasn't sure where the letters should be sent, so she asked us to come find everyone personally. A celebration feast will be held in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. She hopes that all of you will be able to attend. At the feast, we'll also be celebrating Sino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra. Although, judging from your appearance, it seems you've already been reinstated. Paimon thought you would only start working for the Academia after the feast.
Celebration? Feast?
Nobody got the letters.
It's the first I've heard of it.
Tainari was right. He really didn't know.
This feast is for you, Sino. Sounds to me like you'll have to be there.
Yep, it's mandatory.
It's rare to see that kind of expression from Lord Sino. You must not like feasts very much.
You don't like food,
No,
Sino?
not really. But I'll go.
Free food. Also, you guys can come.
Well, I still have a lot to handle here. Besides, I need to look after Miss Sataria in the desert, so I'll have to pass.
No one wants free food?
I'm afraid I won't be able to join you. Although, if you'd be so kind, please give a message to Miss Nilou for me. The message is, I'm sorry for how I treated you before, but now I understand the beauty of your dance. It's like a light shining in the sky.
Aww.
You and the art you symbolize are not only beautiful, but also lively and powerful. So much so that it was prohibited.
Hold on, let me
Please
get a
keep
pen.
dancing, and someday, I'll be able to appreciate your art in person.
I need to write this down.
We've got all that down.
Do we? I didn't see a pen, Paimon.
Our job here is complete as well. Oh, Sino, remember, party's in 2 days. Make sure you're there.
Got it.
Okay, I think that was everyone. We gotta wait 2 days? I didn't complete my commissions yet? I feel like that just took so long. Okay. 2 days later. Oops, that was that was the wrong button. We're gonna be 4 minutes late. Just because. Just stand out in the desert for 2 days. What could go wrong?
Today's the big day! Let's go to the Grand Bazaar and see how the celebration's coming along.
Oh wait, there's more coconuts. Wait. Do they respawn after 2 days of game time? No. I was gonna say. I thought it was like real time that the flowers and resources respawn. It is real time. That would be cool if you could hack it that way and just change the time to gather more resources. I never thought to even try that. I don't think it works though. I don't see why it wouldn't. I want to try it. This is probably not the right way, but you know. The journey is part of the fun, isn't it? I swear I always get lost here. Oh, is that a treasure chest? Yes, it was.
I'm loving this treasure hunt.
10 primos. Jackpot. The right way. Nilu! We're ready for the feast. I know Paimon's ready.
Everybody's already here. Looks like we're the last ones to arrive.
You're here.
Ah, there you are.
Well, look who finally decided to show up.
You look like you came here immediately after finishing up some work. I'm very happy to see you here.
But we're not late, are we? It's just that everyone else arrived ahead of time.
I propose that the last one who arrived be put in charge of today's speeches.
Nah, there
What?
won't be any speeches today.
Oh, really? Well, even better.
Come join us over here. Let's share some great food and drinks, and chat about all sorts of fun things.
Everything looks quite good.
Wow! Paimon can't wait! Traveler, just look at all the delicious food here!
I want to eat that. Also, my cat's back. Hello, Sophia.
Whoa! It's so delicious! Oh, this grilled meat tastes amazing!
The food was specially prepared for you by everyone in the Grand Bazaar. And we have gifts that were sent by the residents of Sumeru City when they heard we were holding a feast. Everyone that came said that you saved Sumeru, and wanted me to thank you all on their behalf.
Ah, feels kind of nice to be seen as a hero. I could get used to this.
Being a bodyguard is also a hero's job. You've always been amazing, Dia.
My lady sure has a way with words. Thanks. I'm glad to hear it.
And I'm happy to meet everyone that participated in the great plan.
Don't mention it.
Come to think of it, we've really done something impressive together. It's unbelievable.
We owe it to our abilities. And luck.
Really? Why do I remember everybody thinking that luck was against us and feeling like we hardly had a chance of succeeding?
That's how I remember it too.
It's luck that brought us together, and it was luck that let us form a team. Then, it took even more luck for us to formulate a plan and implement it successfully. Moreover, judging from the results, everything worked out well.
Yeah, Everyone gave it their all when it mattered most. It was almost like a performance. We took the stage and put on our best show. Everyone played their part, and thanks to everyone's efforts, the performance was a great success.
So, would you say we're good actors too?
It's such a blessing that Lesser Lord Kusanali was able to return to power at the Academia.
Yes! Even after being abandoned and neglected so many times, she's finally returned.
What?
Uh-huh. Lesser Lord Kusanali once used all her power in a great disaster, which resulted in her losing all her wisdom and memories of the past. The Academia basically abandoned her because of it. This should be something everybody should remember. Huh? You look surprised. I didn't say anything wrong, did I?
No, everything you said is correct.
That's good.
Something wrong?
Yeah, what's with that face? You knew all of this already.
What's going on?
Even if those two giants of the Academia are here, I still have to say it. Those sages really have some nerve. 500 years ago, Lesser Lord Kusanali used all her power for the people of Sumeru, and what did they do in return?
Oh, the history changed. That's right. Everyone believes she's been the Archon all along. Yeah, no one remembers the Greater Lord. Except for me. I forgot about that.
If you
Been a
bite the
minute.
hand that feeds you, don't act surprised when it turns into a knuckle sandwich, right, Sino?
Damn, what?
Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but their treatment of Lesser Lord Kusanali calls for a more severe punishment.
You could simply tell Lesser Lord Kusanali that you wish to have Azar and his accomplices severely punished.
I respect our deity's decision, and won't interfere in any way. While we're on this topic, why didn't you accept the Academia's invitation to become the Grand Sage?
Are you trying to say that I'm fit to be a sage?
Not at all. But every person handling the selection process has said that you are the most suitable candidate to lead the Academia right now.
Oh no.
Why? Because he dethroned Azar from power?
It's gonna get to his head.
Could you try to put it another way? This is a good thing, yet you're making it sound like I overthrew Azar for my own personal gain.
But seriously, though, I always wondered if you had some personal motives behind it.
I did have my own motive, but it had nothing to do with being a sage. If the rules of our nation were suddenly cast by the wayside, then it wouldn't be long until chaos ensued. I had no intention of letting their dreams disrupt my life.
By that, you mean your life working as the Academia's scribe.
Precisely.
Wait, is that all?
So, that's the only reason why you joined us and came up with all those plans?
It's reason enough.
You've certainly got quite the personality.
You flatter me.
I still don't know if I trust
All right
him.
then. How about you? You've already resumed work as the General Mahamatra, right?
That's right.
Will you be happy with that life?
It's not about being happy. There are merely a lot of things that I must do.
Even so, keep your spirits up and try to be happy, okay? And try to smile more every day, just like I'm doing now.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
Nilu, she's so innocent.
I seldom participate in such lively gatherings. No. This gathering today has a unique meaning. The Grand Bazaar is lively because the people here feel happiness from the bottom of their hearts. Unlike the farces at the Academia. That happiness is an emotion that'll be forever alien to those bookworms who have driven themselves insane by studying. I seem to have taken both keys when I left the house. Oh well.
Bro, he locked his roommate out. His roommate. Air quotes.
My lady, the grilled meat over there is delicious. Have you tried it?
Yes, I also tried some fruit just now. Oh, they're very sweet. What an amazing place to relax.
You said it. Oh, look who else is here.
Hello.
Don't mind
I'm
me.
so happy Nilu invited everybody. Oh, now I have the chance to meet all the heroes.
Hey, less of that polite chit-chat and more eating and drinking.
Dia, I love her. What's
The
up,
atmosphere
Sino?
here is good. And everything is delicious. I don't often come to such places. But it feels quite good. I have a lot to handle these days. Otherwise, I could show you around. There's always next time. We're friends after all.
We're friends.
This feast is pretty good. I like it.
Oh, I wasn't sure, but that's nice to hear.
Ah, there you are, traveler. Well, how is it? Are you enjoying the feast today? If there's anything you're unhappy with, just let me know.
Oh, it's great.
That's good. It's the first time I've ever invited so many exceptional people to one place. I was a little nervous myself.
Aw.
You see, every guest here is quite extraordinary. It's unbelievable that we've got everyone together here. Almost like a fairy tale. Make sure you live it up tonight. I'll be happy as long as you're enjoying yourselves.
We have a message to tell you. Oh, Sataria's message.
I'm honored
the one
to
we
have her
totally
think of
wrote
me
down.
this way. If I have a chance in the future, I would really like to invite her to one of my performances. I can't explain why, but I just feel elated right now.
Aw, okay. That's sweet.
Hey, what's wrong? Your head is starting to droop.
Were you falling asleep at a party?
Hey, you can't just fall asleep here. Paimon will go find something delicious for you to eat. You'll wake up once you've put something yummy in your tummy. Of course, just wait here for Paimon.
Okay, Paimon. Is it because I'm full? Someone's there. Who could it be? What? Did we get any mushrooms?
me.
Oh, it's her. Just get the fuck out of me. Nahida. Our consciousnesses are connected.
You may blame me for being a bit too self-indulgent. I was thinking about talking with you, and the next thing I knew, I had made a connection with you. The connection between us is amazing. It's like flora and the fence it grows upon.
Is there anything you need from me?
I heard there's an amazing celebration feast today at the Grand Bazaar. I wanted to have a look for myself, so I snuck in. Lately, I've been so busy dealing with all the fallout from recent events, so I really haven't had any free time. Although you've already helped me with a lot, there's still one more thing I hope you can help me with.
What is it?
Please say thank you to everyone for me.
Aw. Be better if you could do that yourself.
Oh, is it not convenient for you to do that for me?
Some things in this world must be done by yourself? Oh, that's so...
But if I just show up all of a sudden,
That's funny.
people will become all quiet and stiff, won't they? What if I end up scaring them and ruining this wonderful feast? That'd be the last thing I want.
Aw. Please don't worry too much.
Let me think about it. Okay.
Have you made up your mind?
I have.
Wait, huh?
You said I should go thank everyone as myself, right? So... I've decided to borrow your body for the time being. Please don't blame me. The flora also climbs up to the fence to get closer to the sky.
That's not what I meant. Promise me you won't say anything weird. Oh boy.
one.
Are you awake now? Paimon was just about to bring you the food.
It's me.
Huh? That voice. Nahida?
Hold up, what's going on?
I didn't expect to have a conversation with the consciousness of Lesser Lord Kusanali in the Grand Bazaar. Interesting. Is this also a part of the feast?
No, of course not. Are you Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Hello, Nilu.
You know who I am?
Yes, I already know every one of you. Nilu, Alhaitham, Sino, Dia, Paimon, and Dunyarzad.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
I took the liberty of occupying the Traveler's body so that I could thank all of you in person. Thank you so much for rescuing me, even if that meant placing your own safety in peril and taking the risk of becoming enemies with the Academia, the sages, the doctor, the balladeer, and even the entirety of Sumeru.
Yeah, no problem.
Any of you, I would have been in a much more difficult situation. Had you not helped me to resolve the crisis, not only I, but Sumeru and even the entirety of Tevat would have suffered great misfortune. People refer to you as the heroes who managed to rescue a god. I'm quite fond of this name. It not only explains your identities, but also bears witness to your relationship with me. Please, allow me to present to you my most sincere gratitude.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you have done so much for Sumeru, and I didn't even have a chance to do anything for you. You don't have to do this.
Dunyarzad, the suffering you endured during your illness is also proof of you being with me and praying for me. Thank you.
You don't need to be so ceremonious. It's always been my duty to protect you.
This is how the relationship between the Academia and Dendro Archon should be. We just did what was necessary and set things back on the right path.
You're an Archon, but you act so humble. You really don't need to be so polite with us.
I'm honored to have been able to take part in this plan. I hoped you liked the dance I dedicated to you.
Aww.
Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much.
Aw, everyone's happy to meet you. It's so sweet.
Yeah.
She's so cute. The feast ends on a perfect note.
Are you awake? Did you rest well?
I slept alright.
After Nahida left, you ate a lot of food. You've become a glutton.
Still nothing compared to Paimon.
That just means you still have
Sorry.
a lot to learn from Master Paimon, the Sage of Gluttony. Alright, since you're awake now, should we go and have a chat with Nahida? She should be in the Academia right about now.
I still didn't complete my commissions. Let's go see what she's up to. Just controlled my body. Like, oh, didn't even ask first. That was totally fine though. At least she's a nice person. A nice Archon. How refreshing. Is this her spot now? I thought this was the prison.
Hello, Traveler and Paimon.
Isn't this where she was imprisoned?
What a fantastic night. I'm still immersed in all the happiness and joy, like a candle floating on water.
So are we, and that's why we're here to talk with you.
Is there anything you want to know? After recent events, The Akasha can no longer function as it used to. I've given it some thought, and have decided to shut it down permanently.
Probably for the
But
best.
this is definitely not a bad thing. Even from the beginning, I've been planning to shut it down. The Akasha's centralized administration of knowledge has always restrained people's curiosity and curtailed the number of paths available to them. I don't think this is good for Sumeru. Although people may initially feel a little uncomfortable with the loss of the Akasha, they will soon understand that this life is more suitable for them. And as for the future of Sumeru, I'm preparing to regain control of the academia. The former sages have received their punishment, but the new sages have yet to be selected. I will oversee the process personally. I hope that the new 6th grade sages will be more focused on academics. The other big issue is the people of King Deshret. All the residents of the desert, in fact. They have been mistreated for far too long. I've already taken some measures to address this. It will take some time to rebuild everything, but no matter if it's culture, friendship, or trust, we will rebuild it.
That sounds pretty good.
You mean, what happened after the doctor put you to sleep?
Did he take the Gnosis?
You guessed correctly. The top-ranked Fatui Harbingers, up to number 3, possess power comparable to that of gods. I was no match for him in that kind of situation. However, in spite of the bad situation, I still managed to make a fair deal with the doctor. I'm sure you remember the entity that changed your fate, the Heavenly Principles. In fact, the Heavenly Principles has been quiet since the Conria disaster 500 years ago. I used this point as leverage against the doctor. I told him that the Heavenly Principles may be awakened if I destroy the Gnosis. Although it's just a bluff, he still fell for it. I assumed that the Heavenly Principles wouldn't just stand by and let such extensive damage to its laws take place. And as for what I exchanged for the Gnosis, the exchange served as both punishment for the doctor, as well as a boon of new knowledge that I couldn't refuse as the God of Wisdom.
About the Balladeer.
He's still in a coma. I've hidden him like how one would hide a feather. I know you have many misgivings about him, but as someone who had become a god, he has retained a number of very useful features. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him and make sure he doesn't do any evil.
Cool.
In addition, there are still some mysteries left in him. Some things may be very clear from my perspective, but he is still yet to understand them himself. His future will be determined by fate.
Alright, about Fontaine, the next stop on my journey.
Is that where you're headed next? Fontaine, the nation of justice? As far as I know, that nation operates in a judicial system.
Yep.
Does their Archon personally judge people?
The Oratrice.
No, there's a Chief Justice in Fontaine. Generally speaking, the Hydra Archon, Focalor, won't preside over individual trials. However, even then, Focalor will still make herself present at just about every trial. It seems that she just likes to immerse herself in that sort of atmosphere. As Archon, she still reserves the right to influence the final verdict. Anyway, let's just say she's got, a very unique personality.
That's true. Oh, we're almost going to Fontaine now, finally.
Are you sure? Isn't there something else you haven't asked about yet?
Huh? You mean...
How are you doing?
Your brother.
Oh yeah, that too.
While you were resting at Gandharvaville, I took some time to perform an Irminsul search for information on your brother.
That's so nice of you.
Yeah! Isn't Irminsul a repository for all the information and memories of Tevat? So there shouldn't be anything on her or her brother.
Time to touch water and a whole lot of water. What's up, Gatamon? I'm glad to hear you're doing good. That's fantastic. I am doing alright. I am recovering from procedure, but I'm doing pretty good, thanks. We're almost to Fontaine, so I'm pretty excited.
This is true in your case. Irminsul indeed does not have any information on you. However, there must be something different about your brother. Because, as it turns out, the world has recorded information on him after all.
What?
What?
There's only one possible explanation. He belongs to this world.
How is that possible? We journeyed the sea of stars all our lives till we came here. Things don't add up. What's wrong with my memories? Did this world do something to him?
Nothing about this makes any sense. Wasn't this your first trip to Teyvat?
Do you have any further intel?
According to the records I was able to access, your sibling suddenly appeared in Conria. After the Conria disaster, he began his journey through the 7 nations of Teyvat. But just as his journey was about to reach its conclusion, the Irminsul records on him suddenly become fuzzy.
What do you mean, fuzzy? Did something happen to him?
All I know for sure is that somebody, for reasons only they can know, is deliberately obfuscating his fate. And whoever it is, if they can do that, who knows what else they're capable of.
Oh, the cat's back. Hello, Sophia.
But even that wouldn't explain how he somehow comes from this world.
Something else I noticed was that according to these records, the Fatui have not classified your sibling as one of the Descenders.
What's a Descender? Paimon's never heard of it.
Look, I'm sure you must be curious about the information I received from the Fatui in return for my gnosis, right? A very important part of the intel was about this world's Descenders. External beings, ones that don't belong to this world. Traveler, you are Teyvat's 4th Descender.
What? 4th?
Huh?
Who's the first, second, and third?
Count 3 other Descenders before the Traveler, and her brother isn't even one of them?
That's right. My current hypothesis is that the first Descender was likely what we now call the Heavenly Principles. As for the other Descenders, I still need to verify their existence. It could take me some time.
Paimon's head's about to burst from all this crazy new information.
And yet, even knowing all this, I'm sure you must still have a lot of unanswered questions. I must say, I truly regret that I can't help you more as the God of Wisdom. There are many questions in my heart as well. I will need some time to go through each one of them.
Same.
And soon, you'll also begin your journey anew and depart from Sumeru. I'm very interested in your future. It's a journey that can't be observed or recorded by this world. If fate is the ultimate knowledge, then your future will be the ultimate fate.
Paimon's sure glad we got to meet you, Nahida.
The pleasure is all mine. I can't thank you enough. Alright, that's enough talk for
She's
today.
so sweet.
If you ever miss me, just close your eyes, and maybe I'll appear in your dreams.
Yay, was that the final quest?
You must have a whole bunch of questions after our last conversation with Nahida. Paimon was ready to ask her a million more questions, but didn't want to seem too pushy.
Actually, can we ask her more questions?
Wait, is there anything you want to know?
Oh, it's the same stuff.
And
Okay.
soon, I'm
Just in
very
case you forget.
interested in your future. If fate is the ultimate,
Paimon, sure.
The pleasure is alright.
I will appear in your dreams. Totally not creepy. Oh, I finished my commissions. Yeah, no. It's not done yet. Still going. Hey, I got some resin. I'm in need of the resin. She's watching. She's always watching. She's waiting. She's watching. She knows when you are sleeping.
Come on, serious suggestions, please. I'm not trying to write a thriller here. It's supposed to be an essay, you understand?
Were
An
you?
essay! That means facts and logic.
Well, if it's facts and logic you're after, you shot yourself in the foot with your choice of research topic, didn't you? The Tataris Suna mystery. When so much remains unexplained, there's little to be objective about. Unless, of course, you restrict yourself to textual criticism.
Yeah, well, this is my teacher's area of research. I can't change that. But it's fascinating enough without having to sensationalize it, don't you think? The strange location,
Okay,
the
dudes.
missing details, a mysterious person.
Oh, this is the last official quest?
I want to write my essay on something interesting, and I'm
almost
interested
there.
in getting to the bottom of all this. That's the only reason I came to you.
Yes, you came to me, so all the more reason to take my advice. The fact is, it's the dramatization that will make people want to read it. There's no getting around that.
Okay, but...
Did one of them just mention Tataris Suna? But that's all the way in Inazuma. Is it just Paimon, or is it kinda unusual for someone in Sumeru to want to write a paper about that? Great! Let's go find out what this Tataris Suna mystery is all about.
Do we have to? This is an interlude? Wait. Wait, do we have to? Okay, wait, let's not do that. I don't know why it went to the interlude. Let's not do that one. Is he gonna take us to Fontaine? Let's see. Oh, it's more info. Yeah, I'll do those interlude quests at some point. I still didn't finish the one for the last zone. I keep getting interrupted because I have too many quests in my quest log. And all the characters are busy. I think it's funny when that happens.
Wait,
The NPCs are busy. What do you
who's on a
mean?
journey to all corners of Tevat, right?
Oh yeah, that's me.
You bet I do. I was worried I wouldn't be able to find you. I have a letter for you, you see. It's from another Outlander.
Okay, so we just walked up to this guy, and then Paimon's like, "What do you want from us?"
He was a crafty fellow, let me tell you. Took advantage of a loophole in our mailing system by opting for guaranteed delivery, then filling in the most obscure mailing address I've ever seen.
Well, we aren't always on the road, so yeah, it's pretty tough to get mail to us unless we happen to go to the post office on a whim. So, what address did that person give you anyway?
He just wrote, next to a small, white-haired talking fairy.
Okay.
What? So the address is Paimon?
Paimon!
Yeah, exactly, right? And if I failed to deliver the letter, I'd have been bound by regulation to compensate him. Really, he got me good. I count myself very lucky that I ran into you here.
Great, let me see.
Of course, here it is. All yours.
Come on! Paimon wants to have a look too!
Been a while, how you been? Oh, it's Kaya!
Kaya, huh? So he's here in Sumeru. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Crafty does describe him pretty well. From what he wrote in the letter, it looks like he didn't think there was much chance of it reaching us. Or maybe he's just being sneaky. Do you think he's making this sound like a miracle of fate so that we'd have to go meet up with him?
No.
Yeah, you're right. It's always nice to see old friends. The letter
He's
says
chill.
he hangs out at Jafar Tavern every afternoon. Perhaps we should drop in on him then, huh?
Like, nobody in this game likes him. I really don't understand why. Alright, so this is the questy quest. Let me turn in my... Oh no, where am I? Where am I? Okay, there's Sumeru City. I'm gonna turn in my commissions real quick before I forget. I really want to pull for... Are you trying to pull for Cloud Retainer or Nahida? Let's see if I have any more. Oh, not yet. I've been trying to get Cloud Retainer. People are just cautious of him. Yeah, I don't get it. He's cool. I like Kaya. Where the fuck is this quest? Oh, wait until the following afternoon. Hold on. Sometimes you gotta read the quest. Not yet, but you will. Nice. You gonna try for Cloud Retainer? I really want both of them. Because Nahida's so cool, but... Oh, I can pull now. But I really, really want Cloud Retainer. I like to try to get the shiny new characters. I just got Ga Ming when I started stream today, so I want to level him at some point too. He's very cool. I like him. Hey, why is it? Why is it making me go? I don't understand. Wait, I have 2 quests? I'm so confused. They really want me to go do this one first, though. He's avoiding you, Ga Ming? I know, I had to pull, I think, maybe 20 or 30 times before I got him. I hope you get him. I heard we're getting a free 4-star choice eventually. So he might be on the list for that if you don't end up getting him. Oh, there he is. There's Kaya.
I'll have something I haven't tried yet, boss.
What are you doing in a place like this?
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid you've already tried every type of liquor we serve.
He's a connoisseur.
Oh? Well then, just the bill, please. That's just as well, I suppose. I do have other matters to attend to.
Kaya, you're really here! Paimon half thought you were playing some sort of prank on us.
Hey, Paimon, traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon me after all. And come now, I wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friends.
Oh, we missed you too.
Wait a second. You must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing spending every afternoon drinking at the tavern? You waiting for a lecture from Jean?
Not at all. The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. Why would I ever do anything that might displease her?
I'm terrified. I don't buy it.
The truth is, I'm in Sumeru to learn about the alcohol industry here. So despite how it might look, I'm actually at Jafar Tavern for strictly business purposes. Sumeru spices are famous the world over, and it's long been rumored that this fine establishment was where a certain very popular spiced cocktail was invented. That's why the Knights sent me, their foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it is as good as the rumors say.
And how did that go?
Oh, you're trying to get more than one Ga Ming. I haven't even looked at his constellations yet. I bet they're good, though. He's really good.
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormos about some potential collaboration.
Yeah, that does sound like a great business opportunity. Guess Don Winery and Master D-Luke are gonna make a tidy sum from this one too, huh?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whether this lucrative opportunity gets passed along to Don Winery or not depends on how nice I'm feeling.
Hey! Using your job to settle personal grievances isn't very knightly, Captain!
So, you come here often?
Oh? What makes you say that?
You came all on your own. You must be quite familiar.
Very sharp of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though. I just came here on the sly once, when I was very young.
And? Do continue.
Yes, we want to know the tea.
Do I have to? When I said we could talk about the old times, digging up my past wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
Alright, fine, I won't pry.
Well, alright, since you're so interested.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, I was very young then. Dawn Winery had only just taken me in. I overheard my adoptive father talk about sending a team of merchants to Sumeru during a business meeting. I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about their roots on some level. And my roots? They're in Conria, which is said to have been located deep underground, somewhere near Sumeru.
Conria?
And so I stowed myself away amidst the cargo, and silently joined the merchant delegation on their trip to Sumeru. But it wasn't long before the merchant delegation received news that I'd gone missing. Their leader promptly found me, and before I knew it, my adoptive father was dragging me back home by the ear. It was a short-lived adventure. Sorry I don't have a more thrilling story for you.
So, how much do you know about Conria?
Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Conria was near Sumeru is because I happened to read that in a book when I was young. My life had less and less to do with Conria as I grew up, and so I started caring less as well.
His
I
eyes
used to believe
envisioned
that I had
shape?
inherited some sort of duty from my father. But then I began to wonder. Maybe my father left me in the peaceful land of Mondstadt for no other reason than simply to keep me alive. As well as ensuring that I'd be safely cut off from certain things. The thought that I might be able to actually live a happy life there must have been the icing on the cake. This is obviously all speculation. Simply put, I'm afraid that I'm not particularly in the know on this topic. These days, my surname, Alberich, is probably the only link to Conria that I have left.
One death afternoon, please, boss.
Oh, this guy. Hello, Dainsleif.
Tell me, what do you know about the significance of that name, Alberich?
Where did you come from?
Ah, you've decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned on listening in. I believe I've seen you before in Mondstadt. Dainsleif, if I'm not mistaken.
So you remember me. Then we are already acquainted, Kaya Alberich, descendant of the Abyss Order's founder.
What?
Huh?
What?
They're from Conria?
I take it that
That
you weren't
explains some
aware of this
things.
until now, Kaya. Or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname.
Oh my. That's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it? Though I must say, it does confirm an old suspicion of mine. I suppose that was why my father left me in Mondstadt after all.
I'm surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism.
Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memories. And in any case, I recognize your eyes. You're a pure-blood Conrian, aren't you?
Very clever. Forgive me for being direct, but I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything. If you've already let go of your ties to the past, then keep it that way.
Kaya, you're not involved with the Abyss Order in any way, are you?
Hey, hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious. And I'm afraid that as someone from Mondstadt, I'm not accustomed to this sort of atmosphere. So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing? Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow as I have always been.
Alright, I trust you, Kaya.
Either way, looks like we're out of time. I've got a spice merchant to meet in a minute, so I'll leave the three of you to carry on the conversation without me.
Well, alright then. You go do your thing, Kaya.
See you around. And Dainsleif, no need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
You don't quite trust him, do you, Dane? You're both from Conria, but you get on like oil and water.
We don't trust you either, Dane.
The fact is, I still do not know him well.
I don't know
It
you.
would be meaningless for me to jump to conclusions. But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? This remains to be seen.
You said Alberich founded the Abyss Order.
Well, I suspect that they call your brother their prince, precisely because there is a succession of sorts.
Oh, so if he was the founder, he'd be the king, right?
Does that mean we're related? What are you doing in Sumeru?
I mean to investigate the Loom of Fate. Do you remember that name?
No.
Yeah, the Abyss Order's evil plan. We learned about that back in Mondstadt.
Oh, that. 2 years ago, when I did that quest line. You got a new lead?
Not new. Not exactly. My memories suffer from erosion. But while I was recovering my health recently, I suddenly remembered something. Your brother. He mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together.
All the way back then?
Apparently so. I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up. I recall that we were traveling to Sumeru when the matter was brought up.
So, you're going to the place that he mentioned back then?
Correct. At that time, they must have been introduced in one way or another to this concept. If I recall correctly, we were somewhere in Avidya Forest then.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Maybe we'll discover some secret that's lain hidden for hundreds of years!
No.
Yeah.
Now is not the time.
Or not. Are you concerned about the Abyss Order?
No, it's just... I'm still waiting for my drink.
Alright, now we're going. Alright, I think I'm gonna wrap up the Genshin adventures for today. That was a whole lot of information overload, but I will be continuing this during the week. I appreciate y'all hanging out today. And I hope you have a good weekend.
I really want to go traveling.